Yo, what's up? What's up? Steve Eustace Cunningham here. Want to talk about the different styles of training, or basically my style of training when I'm training everyone. You know, my sons, somebody else's children. You know, I have children from 7 to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, all ages here I'm training. So I was speaking to one of the fathers yesterday, and he brought up like, well, you know, your training style is a little rougher. You know, so I'm like, bruh, you know what I mean? This boxing, you know what I mean? I'm a former world champion, 2-time world champion. I was a amateur national champion. I know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes. I know about having to push. I know about needing defense. You know, I had to let them know, like, bro, this isn't and it wasn't a negative combo, but like, yo, this ain't a game, man. Boxing is not a game on any level. We can have fun. And we're going to have fun. You win, you have fun. Even in some losses, you did your thing. You just didn't beat them. We're going to have fun, but this ain't a game. Boxing ain't a game. People really get hurt. Children get hurt. 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds. On that level, I'm very vocal and loud. You know, I'm yelling at these guys. I'm yelling at the little children. I got an 8-year-old, 2-time national champion. I yell at him like crazy. Why? Because I've been training him for since day one. So he knows better than to drop his hands. You don't know why you're dropping your hands. You don't know why Floyd drops his hand. They don't understand shoulder roll. I haven't taught them that, especially my guys. I don't teach the shoulder roll. That's not even nothing you can do right now. You know what I'm saying? For 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. So I really get on my guys about keeping their hands up. You know, get them hands up. And then, so from that age of 7, 8, 9, you know, 10, 11, if I'm still having to yell at you for keeping your hands up, then we got a problem. You know what I mean? If I had you from a long time, we got a serious problem. Something needs to be reevaluated. You know what I mean? Prime example, my firstborn, Steve Jr. Been training him since he was 6 years old, and I yelled at him. I yelled at him like crazy. You know, people from James Schuler, they know, they saw it. And but once he got to a certain age, about 12, 11, 12, it was just like I had to just make hand movements. He knew exactly what I wanted. You know, especially on the mitts. This and that, give me that, and our code words and stuff. So that's the level he's at now. I don't have to yell at him, you know, about keeping your hands up. He knows it because it's been ingrained in his foundation. This, boom, boom, you know, head movement. So, yeah, I yell a lot at the little guys, you know. Hey, if you can't stand yelling, then boxing ain't for you, because it's gonna be even rougher when you get your butt kicked. You know what I mean? If you get knocked out, can you handle that? You know, so. Yeah, my style of training is in stages. At 7, 8, 9, 10, even some of these guys at 11, I'm constantly on them, yelling, hey man, do this, do that. If I see it wrong, and I tell the kids, yo, when I come in, I don't want to have to yell today, you know, but I know I am, you know, because they're little guys. Their attention span is few far in between, you know. They're on the back looking at some other stuff sometimes. So I'm on these guys tough. Now, if I have a child and he's not responding, he or she's not responding, here at the USS Fight Academy, we have levels. We have levels. We have other trainers, you know, a couple other trainers. So if I'm working with a kid, a fighter, an athlete, a young 8, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, even men, grown men, you know, if I'm working with these guys and they're not showing me what I need, I'm wasting my time. You know what I mean? I'm wasting my time. Hey, instead of kicking them out or just being like, bruh, we can't work together, I push him off to one of my other trainers. Hey, maybe he can get something out of him that I couldn't. You know, and we're all on the same, you know, training mentality. We sit down and have talks. This is what we want from this guy, that fighter. This is what we want. So there's different levels in my gym. You know, there's a hierarchy in this gym. I don't know if anybody else does it. I do it like that. Some guys we are on the national level. These are guys we darn well know they going to the nationals. They perform at the nationals. Some don't win the national championships, but they perform there. They don't shut down. They don't freak out. They good. All right, we taking him, her, him, and him to the nationals with us. Some of these other guys, hey, he's not national material. He or she's not national material. So you're going to just fight in state. You're going to just fight, you know, we get fights in Cleveland, we get fights in Ohio, Philly. Jersey, Delaware, Baltimore. We'll get little singular fights. This cat's not national material, but he can rumble, here and there. Then there's another level of, hey, this dude's just a Golden Gloves fighter. Some people have come to me and like, yo, all I want to do is get ready for Golden Gloves. That's great. That's awesome. I'm with that. Thank you for telling me. Now you ain't wasting my time. I got a guy who's here and he gets ready. He's like, I want to go to Golden Gloves Nationals. I'm here, but he's here almost every 3-4 times a week training, putting in that work. So that's what's up right there. But these are guys. There are levels in my gym. I am not wasting my time. All right. And then if you go to another, if the child goes to another trainer and he's still not performing, then you wasting his time too. Cause I got other fighters that are performing, that do their running, that do their push-ups, that do their everything else, and then they're here constantly, consistently, and they're giving me what I need. They're showing me improvement. They're showing a want. You know what I mean? So that's basically how we do it here in the USS Fight Academy, man. I'm giving my team what I got. You know what I mean? I had 3 trainers throughout my whole boxing career. 3 different trainers, 3 or 4 different trainers. And I learned from all of them, and I take pieces of that and add it into my experience. And I've been boxing for, what is it? It's going to be 19 years this November. You know what I mean? As a pro, as an amateur, shoot, you had 4 on to that. I've been boxing 23 years. Now I'm not saying I know everything. I'm still learning, even as a fighter. Which I haven't retired yet, and I'm still, I'm still growing. So, but as a trainer, I'm growing. I'm looking at other trainers. I'm listening. I'm looking at videos. I'm growing from that too. But my training style, I have different levels. So if your child is with me training, and we go to, and he's or she is X amount of age, and we've been together so long, and I shouldn't have to yell at him no more about the minuscule things, about hands, about foot width, about crossing feet when you move. That's stuff we teach in the beginning, stuff we drill in the beginning. If you ain't got that yet, and then you have other levels of, are you performing, in the show when it's time to fight? How do you look when you come in the gym? Are you enthusiastic? Are you, you know what I mean? Do you want to be there? Parents, don't force your children to box. Don't force them to box, because boxing, again, is not a game. It's not to be played with. Like I said, you can have fun, but don't force your children to box just because you want them to box. They can and will get hurt. That's just the simple truth, So how are they doing when they come to the gym? Are they performing good in sparring? Are they performing in fights? So that's the things we look at here. That's how we do it. There's a hierarchy in my gym. There's a system in my gym. If they're not getting in good with me, and not giving me what I need, then they go to another coach. The goal here is to make USS Cunningham kind of exclusive to those who wanna really do it. That's how we do it. Lastly, USS Fight Academy, man, this is my brand. This is what I built from day one, but turned it into a brand about 7 years ago. Started with my children, and it's a brand, man. I'm gonna push this out there. This is my thing, So you're gonna get Steve USS Cunningham in the USS Fight Academy. So everybody, I don't know if the coaches can feel me on that or not. Hey, man, it don't matter. This is how we do it here. All right, shalom.